You've been in and around squads before, but were you surprised at the call up this time?
Yeah, obviously the last time's a few years ago now, so as the years have ticked on, it's become a little bit more difficult. We're blessed with a lot of big defenders in this nation, so it obviously makes things a little bit more challenging. But I'm delighted to be in, delighted to be given the opportunity, and I'm going to try and make the most of it.
How versatile a defender are you?
So versatile, unbelievably versatile. Attacking, defending a lot. Obviously, I'm playing right back this season, so I'm seeing a couple of other lads are doing something similar. So it's added a lot to my game, thankfully. So whether it be at centre back or right back,
Would you do a job in midfield?
Yeah, number 10, left wing, whatever they need, I'm in there.
Did you get a chance to talk to the manager yet, or has he told you why he called you up?
Yeah, he's been at some games. I think I did well in the games, which obviously helps. And yeah, he obviously wants to get a good atmosphere and a good feeling into the camp, and he's mentioned my character to me a couple of times. So he obviously values that as much as he does the football side of things.
Because it's late enough in your career, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, you'd like to think that as a defender that you've got an extended couple of years on some of the guys. Hopefully, I'm one of those that can go until I'm 40, but yeah, it does feel quite late. The first time I was in was obviously under Martin O'Neill, and I was 21 years old. So that feels like a lifetime ago at this stage.
Does it mean you're going to cherish it a bit more?
Yeah, definitely. And when I came in when I was younger, it was all a learning curve. But now I'm looking to show my value, to embrace it and appreciate it.
What would it mean to you to get minutes in either of these games?
Yeah, it would mean the world, because it's felt like it's a long time coming. Everybody in Dundalk's been sending me messages, and it's a very supportive parish that I'm from, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of people coming up the road to the Aviva to see if I get a chance.
I hope you do. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Neil, please.
Hi, Jimmy.
Yeah.
In the last window, Mark McGuinness came into the squad for the first time and played in Wembley. If you're kind of watching that, are you thinking, oh, here's another defender who wasn't even in the squad, is suddenly playing and that's more competition? Or do you look at it now as that's an example of what can happen, that you can be maybe not on the radar and suddenly you're playing it?
Yeah, everything's just seeking the opportunity. Like I said before, the country hasn't been blessed with loads of wingers and strikers, and we've got these big physical defenders everywhere, so the competition is obviously there. But I've seen loads of people get opportunities over the year, and I haven't been disheartened by that. I've seen it as if people are getting chances, if I stick with it, hopefully I'll get my chance too.
And there obviously was talk at some point about the North of an interest there. Given the competition, to what extent did you have to give that consideration for whether you would pursue a career for North? Yeah,
I've been asked to do it in the past. My granny's from Enniskillen, just over the border, so it's been an option. But to be honest, I don't know if you in Dundalk, I don't think you can consider it too much. Don't want to go missing or anything, so I'll stay up for that.
That's right. Last thing, yeah. You're out of contract, aren't you, in the summer?
Yes.
Have things been progressing there or not in terms of talking to the club?
There's been loads of talks, always talks over and back. There's only 8 games left this season. In the position I am, I'm just going to see what the best opportunity is. But at the minute, I'm trying to focus on my games at QPR, because we're mid-table. We're trying to finish high. I'm trying to focus on doing the best I can for the team.
Ed Leahy.
Jimmy, how are you? You come across as a really infectious character. You've also played a lot of minutes this year. Do you think that's sort of the perfect combination for a manager like Hamer?
Yeah, like I said before, he seems to value character. I've grown in experience over the last few years. QPR has given me that platform to just get loads and loads of games in, grow in experience, grow in confidence. And obviously this group's chopped and changed a lot over the last couple of seasons, so hopefully he values the character and the experience as much as the football.
And are you confident that you can come in and be yourself straight away in the squad, or you don't feel like you have to sort of sit in the background, or you can step in and show what you've got straight away?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Just be myself. And I know some of the guys. It's not not totally first day at school. I've played with and against some of the guys. I'm very close to Robbie. Robbie Brady was the first one to text me when he saw that I was in the squad, and he was absolutely delighted for me and stuff. So I feel quite close to the group already. Thank you.
John Fallon, please.
Jimmy, just in terms of your ground, and like you're at Man United for a long time, and probably had options to go to other clubs, and you're still waiting for your first cap at 27. Do you look back at that as being the best route, you know, in hindsight, and what you learned then? And I know you've moved around a bit since, but you've had to be really patient with it. You see a lot of players in the squad who maybe got capped at 1920, and you think that was the best route for you?
Yeah, my career's been an emotional roller coaster. I got released from Man United at 18, 19, and 12 months later I was playing Conference Premier football, so it was one extreme to the other. I felt like I had a lot of catching up to do, but I feel like I am where I deserve and where I should be at this stage of my career, and the older I get, I'll continue to strive and strive for Premier League football, and if it's late, it's late, but I'm confident that I'll get there.
And just on John O'Shea's obviously assistant manager, you would have known John at United.
Yeah.
Would you have kept in touch with him?
Not so much, no, but obviously, yeah. Shazy for all young youth at Man United is one of the players you'd look up to, especially as a young Irishman. So it's nice to have him coaching in the staff.
Dan, please.
Yeah, Jimmy, I know it's maybe a tough question to be asked in this setting, but can I just ask about the influence that your dad had on your career? And I'm sure there's a sort of a certain emotion with that coming in this week. My old man was a school teacher, GA coach. He was my manager really, as much as a father. And I know everyone's family situations are difficult, and it was probably tough being away from my family from 15 years of age, and that changes family situations, and obviously losing them midway through the season was complicated. But he'd be very, very proud to see that I'm back involved in this camp, and I'm very lucky. I've got a really, really good family behind me, really good parish behind me, and I'm sure they'll be very proud. I mean, growing up, would you have heard a lot of stories about him? I know he played for Louth, and he was a sort of a very good player. Like, would you have been hearing stories about that?
Yeah, and my father's story was a story of resilience as well. His story was that he got hit by a car as a kid, and he had an unfortunate leg, and he actually wore shin pads playing for County Louth. So I think it's probably the only GA player to ever wear shin pads. But he had a story of resilience as well. So I'm very proud. I think that GA culture is something that sticks to a lot of the soccer lads as well coming through. So yeah, I'm very, very proud.
Sean?
Hi Jimmy, you spoke there about it feeling like a lifetime since you first came in the squad. How much do you feel you've like unfinished business with the Ireland team?
Yeah, like I said before, I'm hoping that I've got a prolonged career, and I'm going to get opportunities. Harry Maguire, for example, was 27 or 28 before he made his England debut. So I'm looking for the positives as much as I can, and now that I'm in, I'm going to try and utilise my opportunity and bring as much value as I can to the group and show what I can do.
Obviously it's only the second last camp until the World Cup qualifier starts, so it's a big chance to impress with September ahead.
Yeah, that's it. It's searching for the opportunity, and if I get minutes, then I'll do my best.
Paul Fennessy?
Jimmy, your manager Keeper converted you into a right back last year. Could you just tell us a bit about the challenges of that? Was it something you felt comfortable with straight away, or did it take a bit of time to adapt?
Yeah, the challenges physically, you go from doing 8 or 9k game to 10, 11k game. I don't think I've ever done 11k in a game, but close enough. And the advantage is that I can get into the opposition box, so rather than have to wait for set pieces, I can get into the back post, and that's obviously been a bit of a game changer for me.
And Paul
just on the Ireland manager being at your club games, does he come talk to you afterwards? Do you know he's there, or do you find out afterwards, or how does it work?
Yeah, I know he's there, and I spoke to him after the Sheffield United game that we played. And yeah, it's just excited and happy to know that people are coming to watch, because that opportunity is available.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.